Galactic Gardener, a very obscure title indeed. You see, once you were the head gardener in charge of a group of 10 power flowers on this unknown planet. These have been stolen and hidden in a set of caves, from which you must retrieve. The game uses the same software project's padlock protection scheme, where you have to enter a code from a given location on a accompanied protection card, which in itself is always very nostalgic to see. You were screwed if you lost this card, so in a way it encouraged you to look after your cassette box. You take control of the Galactic Gardener, who sits in a sort of flying chair and must guide him through the mazy cave systems which are seen from a side-scrolling perspective. Initially, upon playing the game, you might see some resemblances with the game Gribbly's Day Out, or at least, for some reason, I did. It just has the whole, here's a strange labyrinth with lots of flashing circles, but don't touch stuff or it will hurt kind of game. Simple things like colliding with the wall of the caves, or one of the various obstacles, such as moving gates and force fields, or patrolling snapdragons, will cost you a life. The slight problem with these flowers you seek are that they are poisonous, and before you pick one of these up, you'll first have to find a pot to put them in. Pretty logical, I suppose. So basically, don't touch the power flowers without carrying an empty pot. Touch a Pac-Man dude, you die. Touch a wall, you die. Touch a wiggly line, you die. Die, 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 die. All to the sound of the repeating Sid tune of the sped up Blue Danube, which surprisingly goes well with the game. In fact, the only thing in the cave that appears to be harmless are these green and yellow beans. These can be collected for extra points. Ah, okay, don't touch their stalks, they hurt you too. I knew there'd be a catch. The chair uses up fuel, but can be refueled by picking up the right power-ups. Teleporters can be dropped throughout the levels, and mark points to which your gardener returns after losing a life, which is very handy indeed. Otherwise, when you die, it's right back to the beginning of the game. You start the game with 4 of these teleport charges, and an extra charge is gained for every flower collected. Now at this point, you're probably watching wondering what this game is, or maybe frowning at how basic it might all look. But to be honest, I loved it as a kid. It's so hard work to find though, to add to my collection, as if you check this one out on eBay, you'll soon realise that it's a pretty rare collectible. So if you own this game on cassette, you're one of the lucky ones. It surprised me to learn just how rare this title is really, considering I picked it up in a bargain bin in my old market town back when I was a kid. I think it cost my dear old mother 50p back then. If only I could go back and grab a few more of those rare shelved titles for pennies. But these reasons are the primary factor for the channel really, the nostalgia of it all. Galactic Gardener might not be a feast for your eyes, but there's a certain kind of satisfaction playing it back, and with such a simple premise, the objectives seem very innocent. But trust me, this is a pretty tough game. I'd never heard of the game developer, David Caballero, before, but there is an obvious talent there, and it's a shame we never got to see any more from him. But this was the only game credited under his name. So then, another nicely frustrating early Commodore 64 game covered, and another piece of my youth slotted onto the channel playlist. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'd like to extend my thanks for supporting the channel and following me on this epic journey down memory lane. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know if you'd ever played this one before. If so, what did you think of it? Be brutally honest if you like, that's all part of the process. Do be sure to subscribe though if you want more of the same, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye for now. Just want to take a moment to thank the following patrons. It's massively appreciated that you're supporting the channel, covering the games we love. Stay retro.